Largest regret, and really the only one, is that I didn't have a videographer.
Okay.
What I didn't think of, and nobody talks about this, maybe I'm like prioritizing the wrong thing here, but I put in like 2 years to making this beautiful wedding so that all of my guests would have this wonderful experience. And I'm hearing all of this chatter about how great it is, and I'm in a different room somewhere, Locke.
So I thought that was a very interesting perspective, and I wanted to share two things around that. And one is, I think that a guest book is a great supplement to a wedding video, because the wedding video is like the documentary of the wedding, and it documents the speeches and the ceremony, and it provides you with a sense of the vibe of the wedding and how much people had fun and what the venue looked like, and things like that, things that you want to remember down the road. And if you think about it, however many guests you have at the wedding, each of them has a story. And as somebody that edits the recordings that come in from the retrophone or the dial-in number, you can tell that people are kind of talking about little vignettes. So some people talk about, kind of what they're doing in the here and now, and who they just talked to, or they just got off the dance floor. And so you get kind of that perspective that is in addition to whatever a wedding video gives. But the other thing that I wanted to share is, if you flip it, and if you think about guests' regrets, a lot of time guests will say that they wish that they spent more time with a couple, because the couple is very busy and they're taking pictures, and you can't really go up and talk to them during dinner, and you don't want to disturb them when they're on the dance floor. And when it's time to leave, maybe they have a crowd around them, or maybe they went somewhere else, or there's pictures or whatever. But guests will really want to express their appreciation to the wedding couple, because think about it, you send them a thank you card, but they don't really have a way to thank you and tell you, how happy they are for you and what their wishes are for you. And it's interesting because, maybe your parents' friends will be very formal, and they'll say things in a certain way, and maybe your friends will use some inside jokes, or maybe even be inappropriate. And 5 or 10 years down the road, unless you are triggered with something that you hear, that was recorded on a retrophone that was never captured on a video, because the video is the overview, you're never really going to remember that. So I think something like a retrophone is a great supplement to a video, and it also helps your guests. And at the end of the day, you're spending all this time and energy to have a wonderful experience for your guests, and you want them to feel fulfilled, because even if they don't, even if they can't talk to you in the moment, they can pick up that phone and say whatever it is, whether it's, aspirations for you, or just thanking you for the wedding, or telling you how great you look. It's really a gift for them. And I hear a lot of people say, thank you for this opportunity to leave you a message here, because I just wanted to say da-da-da. So that's what I wanted to share.